welcome back to our preschool Bible lessons. I am so excited you came back to watch this week's story in Proverbs. Proverbs is a really great book, full of stories and sayings that are written to teach us how to do good things and make good decisions. Let's try something fun. Are you ready? I'm going to give you two choices. You get to choose which is the right one. You're going to be so good at this. Here's the first one. I just have this cup of water and oh no! I accidentally dropped the cup. I tried to be so careful, but it just slipped out of my hands. What should I do? What is the right choice? Should I go tell an adult and offer to clean it up? Or should I just walk away and pretend nothing ever happened? What would you choose? That's right! We should always decide to tell the truth. Let's tell an adult and ask if they want us to help clean up. Okay, now that was just an example, but that was great. Let's try it again. You're really good at this. Okay, here's the story. My friend is super sad because they are so lonely. Should I invite them to play with me and cheer them up? Or should I ignore them because I don't like sad people? Good choice. We should be kind and stand with our friends when they are sad. You have done so well at making all the right decisions. Who's ready for a Bible story? I know that I am, so let's sit up straight and tall and learn more about being a good friend.
Proverbs 17:17 says a friend loves at all times. How often does a friend love? At all times. There's a lot of stories about friends in the Bible. Let's take a look at one of them. There was a man who was paralyzed and could only lay on a mat all day long. Paralyzed means he couldn't walk, jump, or play. He could only sit on his mat. But the good news is he had some really great friends that loved him so much. These friends wanted to see him healed. They heard that Jesus was nearby preaching and healing sick and hurt people. The group of men picked up the paralyzed friend and his mat, and they carried him to the house where Jesus was preaching. When they got to the house, it was so crowded that the friends could not get in through the door. Do you think they just gave up and went back home? No! They loved their friend so much and they wanted him to be able to run and play with them. So they tried a different way. There were no other doors or windows in the house. How were they going to get in the house? I don't know. The only way they could get in was through the roof. In those days, the tops of the houses were covered in layers and hay and dirt. They dug a big hole all the way through the layers of hay and dirt until they were finally able to lower their friend on his mat down onto the floor right in front of Jesus' feet. Right then and there, Jesus healed the paralyzed man and told him to pick up his mat and go home. And that's exactly what the man did. He picked up his mat and the group of friends praised God all the way back home.
That was such an awesome story. Proverbs 17:17 tells us that a friend loves at all times. No matter what you or your friends are going through, let's be sure to love one another at all times. Let's be kind and do whatever we can to help our friends, just like the group in our story. How did you feel about that story? Wasn't it so nice that the paralyzed man's friends took him to Jesus? I think that was such a loving thing to do. Now, let's practice our memory verse with Memorize with Mel.
Hi guys, welcome to Memorizing with Mel. This month we are learning Proverbs 3:13. Do you guys remember what Proverbs 3:13 says? Yes? All right, everybody, let's get up and let's get ready to say it. Now, everybody have your hands out and your fingers jiggling. Are you guys ready? Okay, so Proverbs 3:13 is, joyful is the person who finds wisdom and gains understanding. Can we say it again? Yes, we can. Ready? Joyful is the person who finds wisdom and gains understanding. Who can do it one more time? Oh, yes, you guys can do it one more time. Are you ready? And joyful is the person who finds wisdom and gains understanding. It's been so fun doing this proverb with you, and I'll see you guys next week.